Okay. Today we're doing the watermelon jelly. If you can see it, I can't see it. It's too far in. There you go. Watermelon jelly. I've already cut up and pureed the watermelon. 4 cups. I got seedless, so I didn't have to pick at the seeds. You're going to put that and 3 tablespoons of lemon juice in your pot. I'm going to bring all of that to a boil. I've got mine about medium-high. Let it come to a boil. Okay, so I've got it to a slight boil. I use the Sure-Gel boxes, and I have mixed 1/4 cup of sugar with 1.5 boxes of the Sure-Gel pectin. We're going to mix that in. We're going to bring this back to a boil and let it go for 5 to 10 minutes. And then we'll add in the other sugar and bring it back to a boil. Okay, I don't know if how well you can see it in there, but it's boiling. Went and got a spoon from the fridge. Dip it in, and you can see, I can zoom in how thick that is on the spoon. It's not coming, it's not coming off real well. It is done, ready to be jarred and then processed for 10 minutes. Okay, so it has been boiling for 5 minutes. You can go up to the 10 depending on what you want. I did 5 and last time and it worked fine. Now we're going to put in the other 3 cups of sugar. I'm going to pour right about half of it in and mix it and then do more. I find it a little bit easier than trying to pour a huge glob in there and have it stick. But this time I think I'm going to do it in 3 batches. Because it creates this big clump when it hits. Okay. Got all of the sugar added. Now we got to bring this back to a boil. We're just going to boil it for a few minutes. And then we'll test it and kind of go from there after it comes back to a boil. To test it, you put metal spoons in the fridge or in the freezer, whichever you prefer. And you'll pull one out, and I'll show you here shortly, and you'll dip it in and see how it sits on the spoon. It's a personal preference thing. This is going to be more of a jam. It's going to be thicker normally. Some things I make stuff with liquid. It's more of a jelly, and it's more runny, and I'm okay with that. If it's not as thick as you want, you can take and add more pectin to it. On this one, I find 1.5 packs is usually plenty. And it will thicken up even more as it processes and then as it cools. It'll thicken a little more, but it's all mixed in. So I'm going to let this come back to a boil, and then we will test it and see how close we are to the next step.